Auntie Jo here with Auntie Jo Sews. So today I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do my junk journals. Someone had sent me a message asking about the coffee dyed papers and how I do the different journal signatures to put into the books that I make. So basically, I just pick a piece of cardstock that I'm going to want to use to keep it safe while I'm working on it. And I did have an idea as I was thinking about doing this video, but I'll tell you about that in a second. So basically what I do is I take the paper that I make, I coffee dye it all myself or tea dye it, and basically it's nothing fancy smancy. I put some coffee grounds in the sink with some really hot water, dye it, stick it in the oven, and here we go. So here's the dye pages, and this one happens to be all coffee dyed. And then I sew them in with a signature, and what I use to get those holes, it works much better than trying to punch it through the paper with a needle, which is what I used to do. So I use this crocodile, one of the big needles, to get the yarn through, and I literally just have figured out that the crocodile is dramatically so much better than doing the punching through with the needle and punching the needle in your hand. When I last week maybe about 2 weeks ago, I was trying to get the needle through here, trying to do it like this. So I was going from the inside and ended up shooting myself here. It didn't really punch a hole too bad. It made it red, but it really got sore, and it's still sore. So I'm like, something's got to change. So I ended up getting a crocodile, and that seems to be working so much better. But anyway, so here is the coffee dyed. Then I thought, well, maybe I need to spiff it up a little bit. So last night while I was working, I started adding stuff to the journal. I took the string out, the yarn out, because I thought, you know, I'm going to be adding some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to add. So basically these are some graphics, some ribbons that I have. Remember, all my purchases are usually thrift store, Goodwill. I very rarely buy anything retail. I like to purpose and upcycle and support the community. So stuff that I buy, I get from the local, like Family Pathways, the Samaritan Way, stuff like that, Goodwill, Salvation Army. So I try and upcycle and repurpose a lot of stuff. And like these are ribbons, cutouts that I have started on the book. But I want to show you the difference that adding in a little bit of color can make for your book. So basically, here it is, straight up, you know, we're flat. We got coffee dye, that's neat and all. We're going to add pockets, we're going to add tucks, we're going to add fun stuff. But here we are. This, I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet. I don't know if I'm going to make it into a postcard. It's kind of large, I'm not sure. A couple of graphics. So here it is, just regular, in the process of being made. And then I thought, you know what, I need to add some spiffy stuff. So what I did was I went and got a couple of my K & Company books, and I think this might actually be what I use for the cover. I don't know, I'm torn between this one and a couple of others for the cover. And you can see K & Company is beautiful paper, and what I try and do for any of the journals that I'm doing, I try and use double-sided paper. That's why I like the K & Company, because it's all double-sided, so I don't have to worry about going in and then using you know, a stain or painting or covering up. It's already ready to go. So go back to this, open it up, and I'm like, ooh, okay. So, and this theme is going to be like 1940s, 1950s retro journal. So I add that one there, and then a couple of pages here, and then I think I'm going to go probably, what did I want to do here? I knew that's what I was doing 2 seconds ago, but if you know me, you know it's a big shocker, because I think that looks really good. And then I have these really adorable birds. And again, I did all this before I started the video, so I don't have to bore you too much. Basically, the holes are here. Lined them up already. Put them in there. And then I think I'm going to use, and you can use your scraps too. So I've saved the scraps so that I can use those for pockets. And again, they're all double-sided, so you can use them for pockets on either side. So this is going to be a pocket. I think I'm going to do it this way. And then we'll put it all back together. And then I'll show you the difference. I'm not going to bother sewing it because I just showed you what I did for the sewing. Again, you're just going to take your needle, you're going to thread it through the holes that you've made in here. Well, I guess maybe I'm going to sew it. I don't know. And I've got to line it up first. Come on, Joe, let's get it together here. There we go. Take your other one, throw that on, take your other one. Then you're going to push it there, and you just pull it through like that. And you got it pretty much lined up pretty good. Like that. Then you're going to come back on this side, find the holes that they need to go through, and try not to bounce it around. I mean, you can use, which I should be doing, and I'm not, because I'm trying to hurry up and do this video super quick, is you can basically paper clip these together with like the bigger, larger clips, the ones with the clampy things, and hold it together before you attempt to sew it, unlike me, who is just trying to wing it right now. So anyway, so there we go. So we're in. We'll just tie this up super quick. Oh, here my coffee is done. Okay, get the needle off of here. And then this is, again, just loosely for me to be able to work on it and add pockets and fun stuff. And then when I'm ready, I'll probably do a video on this too. When I'm ready, I'm going to sew it into whatever book I make. And I repurpose books for that too, or sometimes I use chipboard. Anyway, so now here's the difference. So now you open it up, and it's much more fun. The colors complement pretty well. You do want to make sure your colors are complementing each other well, so you don't have anything clashing. It looks kind of silly. We go, and then here's the double-sided paper again, and we open it up, and look how that complements that really, really well. Another coffee page, and then we've got some birds, and then the birds open up to this, which I really like. I don't know what I'm going to put here yet. And then this, I don't know if I'm going to make it like a flippy page or maybe a pocket. Now I'm kind of torn. It could be just a flippy page that sticks out, or it could be a pocket. And then in the middle we'll have whatever we put here, which is usually in the middle. I just kind of use stamps to give it a little bit of character. Anyway, so that's how I do it. And then I would take all 3 signatures, which I'm still working on. Third one's here. Change out the covers, because these are basically just to keep them so they don't get damaged. They'll go into a book, and it'll be nice and fat. And there you have it. Some other things I'm doing is making tags. Let's see. I've made some tags that I'm going to cut out. More tags I've made. A lot of these are free graphics you can get on the internet. These are free. These are from the Fairy. Paper Fairy, not super sure what it's from. And then papers that aren't double-sided, like these, are super cute. I'll cut out and put in some of the pages. Like I could take this and make it into a pocket. Not super sure why Halloween's here. We're not going to be using that. And then this will go pretty well too. But anyway, that's pretty much how I do the junk journals. And again, I would highly recommend, if you're going to do any of the cardstock in your journals, to make sure you use double-sided. It's going to save you a whole lot of trouble in the future. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Have a great day.